Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today we're going to review a product I just got, and it's the Sunjoe 10-ton log splitter, manual log splitter. So I'm gonna give it a shot, see what it's like, see if it's better than splitting with an axe. I know it's not going to be better than just a gas powered one, but I mean, maybe this can replace that or substitute it until you can afford one. So let's check it out, baby. Woo! And I'm gonna look over these instructions real quick just to see how they say to operate it, and then we'll get some logs on here and see how she does. So that was on a big piece of pine, and it says no larger than 8 inches in diameter. So it can't do ginormous logs. I will say though, with this was just cut 2 weeks ago. It's still very, very wet. So as it goes through there, the fibers of the wood are still connecting. So if it was a little drier, I think that it would split no problem. I mean, without the fibers sticking to each other. But now I'm going to try a little piece of pine that probably came off the top of the tree. We'll see how it does on this, and then we'll do a couple more, and I'll give you my thoughts on it so far. Now, I believe this is a piece of cherry wood, and I could be completely wrong, so Let's see how this one goes. So let me show you how this thing works. So it says no longer than a 15-inch piece of wood on there, 8 inches in diameter. It has a wedge here, and these are to support your wood if it's a 8-inch piece or whatever, so it doesn't slide off. Comes down this rail, which comes into this hydraulic jack. So here, this right here will release your jack, and I'm going to show you that in just 1 second. Here, if you notice, the jack itself rolls on this sleeve on the pin. So as you jack it, that sleeve right there rolls. All right, so we're going to set a piece of wood on there, and then it has these 2 handles. Now you could work these 2 handles separate, one at a time, going back and forth. Or if you so choose, you can just use one handle. And then as you pump, you see, right, the jack just presses into the wood, just like you would expect. The wood hits the wedge and begins to split it. And here, I've come to the end of how far the jack itself will travel. And as you can see, the wood split, it just hasn't come completely off. It was just holding on to a couple fibers. So that is the distance your jack will travel. They say if you need to, you can put a block here for smaller pieces of wood. Now once your jack is completely extended, the way to get it to retract is this handle here. Counterclockwise, and the higher you, or the more you turn it, the quicker it comes back. Once it comes back, go ahead and shut that. You're good to go, baby. You've seen I've only cut, I think, 3 pieces of wood, and 3 logs. 4 pieces of log. 3 were pine, 1 was the cherry. And what are my initial thoughts? Well, for 150 bucks, does it beat an axe, a maul with a splitting wedge? I don't think so. The time it's taken me to essentially split those 4 logs, I could have probably gone through maybe 6-7 logs in that time frame. Now where I see the benefit to this so far is those smaller diameter logs that you can't really put on your tree stump to split, or you could, but it's dangerous, or you don't want to have it on the ground and have to bend over completely. That's where that would work, I think, fairly well. Again, will it replace a splitting axe? No, I don't think so. I will use it though, just not as much as I had hoped I was going to use it. And I will tell you too, the splitting part of it is nice. It doesn't have the length of travel that I would like it to have, which is no big deal. This log splitter will not replace how I currently split logs, unless it's the smaller ones, like I said, that I don't want to put on the stump to split. currently. Now I'm not giving up on it, so I'm going to continue to use this for, I don't know, probably the next couple days. I don't have a huge wood pile right now, but I'd like to see what capabilities it has and really what its limitations are. And I've already saw that the length of travel kind of makes it a little difficult, because as the wood splits, I can't get it to go all the way, where your traditional log splitters will go press almost all the way up against a wedge. Second thing is I wish it had a removable wedge, one that you could switch out. I wouldn't even mind if this came with the exact wedge that it had, same price, but they developed to where you can put other sleeves of wedges on there. That would be something I would improve upon on it. But again, for 150 bucks, I think it's worth the 150 bucks. If you can find it on sale for $99, something like that, it would be well worth it. Now, if you want to get your kids involved, grandkids involved, whoever, you can have each person do one handle, you know, independent of itself, but they can work together. Another thing is if you're a big boy like me, that's a good workout. So it is a good workout. It's decent. Again, though, it does take a little bit longer than what I'd like it to. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. You know, I had higher hopes for it. Not disappointed. Just wish it was a tad bit better than what it is. But anyway, guys, go over there, hit the subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me some wild comments. Y'all are crazy. I love you. We love you. And we'll see you on the next video.